Okay, girlfriend, can we talk about something I'm seeing in aesthetics right now? I really believe the era of the overly filled face is ending. And honestly, I think that's a really good thing. Now, before everybody freaks out, let me say this very clearly. I still absolutely love filler. I personally have filler, and the medical team here at Wake Up Beautiful uses filler every single day. And it looks absolutely beautiful, especially when it's done correctly and for the right reasons. Volume loss can definitely be a part of aging that we don't like, and sometimes filler is exactly the right tool. But I think where aesthetics started getting a little lost over the last several years was treating filler like it was the only tool in our toolbox. And thank goodness it just isn't. I think part of how we got here is because filler works really fast. And who doesn't love some instant gratification, right? We all love that. With filler, you can add volume immediately. Patients see it immediately. Providers can photograph dramatic transformations immediately. And social media loves dramatic before and afters. So, slowly, filler started becoming the hammer for every problem. But aging is not one problem. That's why we don't need just one tool. That's one of the biggest misconceptions in aesthetics. Aging is actually collagen loss, skin thinning, laxity, fat pads descending, bone structure changes, uneven skin tone, texture changes. We all hate that. Sun damage. It's multiple layers aging at the same time. And that's why one treatment is usually not the answer for everything. Because maybe someone doesn't need more volume. Maybe they need skin tightening, collagen stimulation, better skin quality, structural support, and usually it's a combination approach. I think Instagram aesthetics has distorted reality for a little while because exaggerated aesthetics photograph really well. Extreme cheeks, extreme contour, super filled lips, overly snatched faces, those things can look striking in a still image. But real life is movement, real life is expression, real life is softness, and a youthful face actually has movement. That's what makes a face feel alive and beautiful. The goal shouldn't be that we want to look done. The real goal should be for people to look at you and think, wow, she just looks like she's genetically blessed. That is beautiful aesthetics to me. Because honestly, that super taut, super filled, completely frozen look is very 2018. In 2026, people want to look healthy, fresh, youthful, rested, and natural, not overfilled, definitely not overdone. I personally love this shift. Bigger isn't necessarily better in aesthetics. I think balance, radius, refreshed, that's better. And I think the future of aesthetics is a much more holistic approach, meaning instead of asking, what filler should we add now? We start asking, what is actually causing this area to look aged? Because maybe it is volume loss, and then we'll address that with filler. But maybe it's also the skin laxity and the collagen loss, our skin just becoming poor quality and thinning, sun damage, or just loss of structural support. Those things may require completely different tools. But thank goodness in 2026, we have so many excellent tools available to treat all the layers. We have RF microneedling, which I've talked about quite a bit, the CO2, laser genesis, excellent skincare, biostimulators, threads, collagen stimulation, and my go-to, the combination approach. That's modern aesthetics, the right tool for the right job. Now, again, this is not me saying filler is bad. I love filler. If it's the right tool to achieve what you need, filler is amazing. Because my philosophy has always been, how do we maintain youthfulness at any age? And how do we choose the right tool for the right job, applied with expert skill and intention? At Wake Up Beautiful, we are very focused on creating that natural looking, beautiful, youthful results, not overdoing anything in any direction, just healthy, rejuvenated, beautiful skin. So if you've been feeling like aesthetics started looking a little too extreme lately, you're definitely not alone. Thankfully, I think the pendulum is swinging back towards elegance again. Okay, girlfriend, now I want to hear from you. Do you think the overfilled look is going out of style? Do you prefer a more natural aesthetic? Or do you still love that super dramatic look? Tell me in the comments because I think this conversation is really interesting. And if you love these kinds of honest, educated beauty conversations, make sure you subscribe because this is exactly what we like to talk about here.